Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. There's the handoff. Powers through. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Textbook opening drive in a hostile environment. Now let's see if they can punch it in as the crowd gets really cranked up. Pass caught. Can he get in? Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. A quick throw out left, complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass, it's Wheeler. That's caught. It's Berry. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
To the wideout.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
they had up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught down at the 20.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. Offense ready to start this drive. To the air, it's Wheeler. The pass rush closing in. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught, completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Berry. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry. And that,
oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Let's go! Let's go!
Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback still with the football. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Receiver in motion now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
At the 25-yard line.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
And in first down, they go right back to him. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Gain of 1. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Wheeler. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense now operating in the red zone. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. And this one is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
But there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? To throw, it's Wheeler. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offense
looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Military stun.
They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Gonna run it. It's Barry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Was incomplete on the screen. It's now third down.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now?
Let's go, let's go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass is caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come. It was 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
It's now second and goal.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
By the receiver.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they'll get him down that time. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout called by the defense.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches.
Let's go, let's go. Cooler 18, cooler 18.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks into the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Wheeler. Moves out of the pocket. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And the back gets the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down play for this offense.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
At the 48-yard line. Offense facing fourth down.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught by the receiver. Jukes to get past a man. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The sure hands. It's Oliver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Important second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And in first down, right back to the running game. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made over the middle. In the clear at the 25.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Second down coming up.
Base 27, John. Base 27, John.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
22 water. 22 water. Kill.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And this time it's complete. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Was swatted away and falls incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Catch made on the out route. Looking for the end zone, has a lane.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
PAT is important to make it a 3-point lead. kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw. It's Wheeler. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
At the 40.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
He's going back at the 22. Good enough for a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
He's knocked down.
This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups. Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout on the defense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it with room to run. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
down by the offense.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Ready. Here we go. Shadow.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, Kurt, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.